Hi there, and welcome to Octobyte. I'm Jordan, and today we're going to be looking at something that I ordered. I recently got an Apple Watch, and I was reminded of a 3D printed Mac case that I'd seen on the internet before. I thought it was really cute. I did not decide to go 3D print one. If you want to, I'll leave some STL files I find in the doobly-doo down below. But this one I ordered off of Amazon. So I just thought I would take a look at this, use this as an excuse to test out my new camera rig, and yeah, hopefully this is interesting. So let's get right to it, shall we? Whoops, daisy. Cut right through the bag. I'm always debating about these bags because they say like, oh, it's smaller than our smallest box, and that's great. I mean, we're saving the environment, more things on the plane, good. But also this is probably a lot harder to recycle. So I don't know. Anyway, rants aside, here we go. We've got the Elago W3 stand Apple Watch charging station. So as you can see, you stick your little Apple Watch right in the middle there, and you get a little screen on it. It's kind of a nifty little design. I thought it was pretty cool, and you can see it from the side. We are compatible with any watch. It's kind of weird. Oh, I guess nightstand mode was only introduced in watchOS 3. I couldn't figure out why you would need compatibility with your watch, but that makes sense. And yeah, so not a whole lot to it. Your normal Apple Watch stand charger just goes right into the case, and you're supposed to be able to slide your watch in. So let's give that a shot, shall we? Yeah. Now this one is supposed to be made out of silicone instead of 3D printed, which I kind of liked. Oh, there we go. Ooh, that does have a nice feel. Kind of feels like a gum stick eraser, which I guess I should have guessed, given that it's made out of silicone. But yeah, it's got a little hole for your charging cable to go through, and then it just comes right up through here. So I got my charging cable here off to the side. Ooh. I also had to grab a battery because I don't have an easy charger over here. But yeah, it looks like USB-N goes in first. And we just shove that up through the bottom. Okay, there we go. There we go. Comes right out the back. Feels a little weird, but there we go. Nice snug fit. Beautiful. And then our cable goes right out the back. Well, what do you know? And we got our little floppy disk, and sadly it does not have an Apple logo. I'm guessing that is for legal reasons. I can't imagine Apple would be too happy with a Apple sticker on here, but all in all, it looks pretty good. Let's see what it looks like with the watch. So the main reason I got this is because I am planning on getting a different band, and one that does not come apart like this. Oh my, I am tongue-tied. And so I wanted some way to lift it up and be able to charge my watch without having to like take off the band every time. So that is the purpose of this. So the watch just sits right in there. And then I'm wondering why it's not turning on. It's because it's not actually connected to power. Let's fix that. And whoops. Is it? There it goes. Charging. And this would work better if it was off to the side. Yeah, there we go. That's pretty cool. It doesn't sit quite flush, but it looks pretty decent. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of like it. I wish that it sat a little bit higher. I'm guessing that this is to accommodate a larger Apple Watch. This is the 40 millimeter Series 4. And so, yeah, I'm guessing that they made this gap a little bit bigger. If you were 3D printing one, you could adjust the gap size all you wanted. This is going to be difficult with the overhead camera because it rotates based on the the orientation of the watch. But hope that gives you a little bit of an idea. Yeah. So, it doesn't look too different from the the Mac 512K in the background here. I don't think I've ever actually shown that on the channel, but it does work, and I'm very, very proud of that little guy. That was a garage sale find a long, long time ago. I must say, though, at the risk of making this a slightly longer video, I'm curious just how accurate this little guy is. So, I think I gotta measure. I gotta measure. Okay, one second. Let's, we'll speed this part up. Okay, so we've got the dimensions of this guy, and we can now measure this cute little case and see just how accurate they got it. Now, I think that there is going to be one major discrepancy, because the screen on this guy is, I know, 512 pixels wide, because it's a Mac 512K and it's 512 pixels wide. That's not why, but the number stuck in my head. I think it's like 342 tall. I'll have to look that up in post. I think the Apple Watch is roughly that size, but I actually think it might be slightly smaller resolution. So let's go ahead and measure this little guy and see how accurate they did get it. Okay, and we're back. So that was fun. I do enjoy these sort of things. So one immediate difference is that the screen is definitely a different hole. This is actually a square hole on the replica here, and this one is, of course, not 4x3, but more of that squashed CRT kind of resolution. And one thing that is interesting is they got the ratio of bottom to that first lip and then the lip to the floppy drive correct, so that is equal. I actually had not noticed that these are equivalent on the original Macintosh. That's a nice touch. And overall, the dimensions here and here are roughly equivalent. The ratio's fairly accurate. So overall, obviously this one is a lot deeper than the other one. You can't see how deep this guy is, but it is slightly slimmer than this makes it out to be. I promise it's not a fat ass. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that on YouTube. But hopefully my audience doesn't mind. Anyway, that's the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I know this was kind of a short video. Thought it might be appealing to my audience, a little bit of retro tech, and if you liked it, feel free to subscribe and like the video, and if not, send it to somebody that you hate. They'll hate it too, I'm sure. Anyway, that's gonna be it, so have a great day,